Hi Virgo, welcome back to your November 13th through the 19th energetic forecast. Let's have a quick look at your um, energy that is your solar energy. This is your male outgoing yang energy. It's your passions. And you have the Page of Wands, which is my Sagittarius card. You could be up for adventure today. This is a very lively card. I think they have a lot of energy, the Sagittarians, as do most fire signs. But this is a young, lively energy. This is a very philosophical energy, so you might be in your head or you might be thinking about life on a philosophical level. This is a great band member card. So if you are a member of a group or something, maybe you're doing some activity with groups. And this is the adventurer card, so we might be up for a new adventure. Certainly feeling that way with your energy anyway. So hopefully you'll find one today. Let's have a look at your female yin energy. This is your more magnetic, emotional energy. And you have the Pisces card. It's pretty opposite energies here. The Page of Cups is a youthful card as well. So there could be young people around you today. But it's also a card of expansion, which is exactly what the Page of Wands is looking for. That's what adventure brings you. It expands your mind. It brings you expansion. So I think that the energy is quite conducive to each other after all. You could have flashes of insight. On an emotional level, there can be some intensity, but also some insecurity with that. And but a curious mind is what I'm feeling here, especially with the Page of Wands. I feel like there's a bit of a curious mind, and that's nice. Again, flashes of insight, and I am going to say, I feel like you might be burning the candle. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. All right, let's look at your intellectual energy for the week. And you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords for me is a card of feeling that we cannot make changes, that we cannot affect a solution. And we feel, excuse me, a little stuck in the mud. But this card also indicates that maybe it's not the right time to do something or to affect a solution. And so if you hold tight, the situation usually turns around anyway in your favor. So it's kind of keeping you from jumping the gun. Okay. For your physical and financial energy for the week, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Nice. That's nice. All right, these are good cards. The Knight of Pentacles is the card of a solid, firm offer. Whether that's you giving somebody an offer or someone offering you, either way, it's very nice. It is a slow, steady pace, however, so don't expect anything to happen too quickly. But we are being given the ability to plant some seeds, and that's really nice. So a seed takes a while to grow. Just keep that in mind. But it's a good card. Yeah, so also with knights are messengers for me. So you could get messages in regards to offers. Okay. And then we're going to go to your spiritual energy, tie this all up. You have the Hermit. So the major arcana is usually experienced on an internal level. Though all of these energies are internal, they can be how you're reacting to external events. But the Hermit is definitely somebody who goes within. The Hermit is a person who will gather information from the outer world and then go inside to digest the information. And he always comes out with some wisdom. And so this is definitely about turning knowledge into wisdom. And that makes sense with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, because if we're on a very philosophical level, and the Page of Cups also has a very spiritual energy with it, that kind of coincides with the Hermit very nicely. And I think the Page of Wands is the extrovert, while the Page of Cups would be the introvert. Very interesting. Really nice cards. With the Hermit card, I do think you'll be spending time alone, but even if you are out with other people, you'll probably be very much in your thoughts. A Pisces or the Page of Cups on an emotional level can kind of separate themselves even if they're in a group. They just sort of feel on their own anyway. But the Page of Wands definitely wants to be out having fun and being with people. So there's a strange kind of energy, but with the Hermit it makes perfect sense. You might be out and about, you hear some information, and you have to go within to digest. With the Eight of Swords there, though, even with this offer, I'm not sure that you want to react on it very quickly, especially with the cards that I see here. I think maybe with the Hermit, you might take some time, and with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, you could be taking your time in making this decision. I think you most certainly will. So let's get a card to see what Spirit wants you to know. I don't think there's anything that needs to be clarified here. For me, it all seems very clear. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the Chariot card. So for me, this card is about getting your thoughts or your mind in alignment with the rest of your bodies, meaning your heart, your gut, your spirit. Everything kind of has to line up. And I think maybe that's what the Hermit's doing. He's taking his time to figure out that and make sure that you're thinking about the situation properly. I would say the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups are both two cards that can easily and quickly make decisions without thoroughly thinking it through. And so you may have the impetus to want to immediately make some change or take a decision, but your mental and your physical are telling you to stop and think about it and make sure that everything's correct and on the right path and in alignment. And I think that's what you're going to do, and I think that's what the Hermit is going to do. But the Chariot is definitely a card of control, and it is about controlling the mind in this instance. And that makes sense with the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope this has been helpful. I'll be back in a week for the new moon reading. And I'm doing dailies, so that's something you might want to check out. It's a quick 30 to 50-minute quip, and you're done. It's just a quick card for the day. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Have a great week. Bye.